I kind of, this is a segue here, but I kind of went from, I don't know how this happened. I got thinking about things that you love, these people seeking out the perfect cheese and everything.
Yeah.
And I thought, I started thinking about weird things that people hate. It's just sort of the opposite take on that.
Okay. Sort of unexplained haterisms.
I was working with a client. I was working on this one guy on a publication and layout and design. He said to me, he said, I hate EM dashes.
So weird.
He had really strong feelings about EM dashes.
I don't even know what a fucking EM dash is.
Well, there's two kinds of dashes. There's a shorter one, which is the EN, it's the width of the letter N. And the EM dash is the width of the letter M. Yeah. It's a longer dash.
I like the longer dash.
See?
But I think it depends on...
Most people don't have feelings about it. I started thinking about that.
The EN is a
things
hyphen.
that people hate. Everybody's got them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like one of mine, we talked about it. You go into a bathroom and the faucet, there's a separate hot and cold faucet.
That's like it in Ireland.
I hate that.
That's
really?
terrible.
I like that.
Yeah, but then you got to decide
if
you
burn your hands or you freeze them.
No, it's two separate taps.
Oh, two separate taps.
Yeah.
I've never even seen that.
They had that in England.
Yeah, it's a European
in Ireland
thing.
as well. Yeah,
that's really weird.
And they're far apart.
And they're far apart.
You gotta drag your hand super quick.
All you can do is find something that will stop the sink, keep the water from draining out, and fill it up, mix the water.
You don't want to do that in a bar though.
Yeah, you don't know what else has been in that sink. Like, unless you have some Vim or something to clean the sink, you don't want to do that. It's like a production. It's like a real production.
It's a terrible idea.
Oh, and the other thing that drives me nuts is when people say comprised of when they mean composed of.
Comprised.
Right. So
don't do that.
I do that a lot.
Don't do it.
The thing that bothers me, the thing that I hate, two things I hate, flat roofs, which are ridiculous in Canada.
What? Wait a second. Have you ever partied on a flat roof?
Yeah.
You can build a balcony on a peaked roof too. A flat roof is not meant for this climate at all.
Well, what about green roofs?
That's a different thing. A green roof is...
But it's a flat roof with vegetation.
But I think the vegetation does things. It's about the ice damming. Okay, that's the one thing that I hate. And then the second thing that I hate is the way, and I see it here in this, it's not like you built it, so I'm not angry at you. But, but the way they...
It's not personal.
The way that they put sinks in, like a sink... The sink part and the backsplash should just be one piece of metal.
Yeah.
Right? And so the water can go psh, like in kitchens and just go back down the sink. Instead, no. And it always gets behind in that little strip they leave.
Yeah.
And it gets grungy and it rots.
That's true.
So do you have anything more interesting that you
hate? No, but that's my point. These are obscure things.
Obscure things. EM dashes. That's as valid as
I maintain that everybody has a list of things that probably they're the only person in the world, or not only, but they're just weird things to get worked up about. I mean, I just confessed to a couple of mine.
Yeah. I feel like okay, can I be fully honest right now?
Oh, please do.
I
sort of feel like you guys in general are haters a little bit.
I don't like that word.
I know sometimes it's okay.
Really?
It's okay. But listen, sometimes I get texts from Greg that are like, this name for a child, how terrible is this name? And I'm like,
Imogen.
Sure.
That's a terrible
Yeah, but listen, who cares? Why does it bother you?
Well, wait.
I don't think.
Why does
why don't we review
you?
some of
I hate pretentious name for
ahead.
dogs.
You know what? I don't think I've sent you.
Or people who think their dogs are kids.
Okay, that's weird. Yeah. I don't hate it though.
Or people that name their kids' dog names, pretentious dog names, like Dakota and shit like that.
Dakota.
Uh-oh, here comes the hate mail.
That's what I hate.
From mothers.
Okay, I have something that I hate.
Names.
I have something that I hate.
Okay, because I knew you did. You weren't being honest. Don't call us hate.
They shouldn't even be allowed to name dogs.
Yeah, it should just be
because dogs can just understand your voice. Every single dog on earth should be either here boy or here girl. And that's it.
I always thought dog was the best dog name. Hey,
Dog.
Yeah.
Hey, dog.
Okay, so what is it? Come on, Mandy. Cough it up.
Well, I feel like, okay, so we're talking about social media. There's a lot of things that I hate that people post on Facebook. I hate that people post presents that they bought for their children or something. Like, that's weird. Like, when people are like, oh, look at all the gifts I bought for my kid for, like, Valentine's Day. Like, that's weird. People do that.
That's weird.
That's weird. Like, I hate, like, excessive consumerism, and when you're doing it and then you're also, like, putting it on social media. Like, that's weird.
Conspicuous consumerism.
I think a lot of people would agree with you.
So I hate that. So maybe that's
quite
not
as obscure
okay,
as EM dashes.
but that really bothers me. And if you're my friend on Facebook and you do that, I'm probably secretly not following you anymore.
Yeah, this is probably why I have 12 Twitter followers. Maybe I'm doing something. Maybe I'm hating too much. I have to be a lover.
Yeah.
No, generally you should be positive, but come on, flat roofs.
Yeah. See,
Craig, it's just a flat roof.
See,
And there are.
last.
Have
They
you
don't
seen
last.
like people live in areas and they have these flat roofs? You can go on them and you can have parties on them and you can overlook the city.
Do you know the maximum warranty you can get on a flat roof?
What?
Tops is 15 years. Tops. A peaked roof, you can get like lifetime guarantees on peaked roofs. They're like 25, 30 years. So what does that tell you? That's a stupid thing to build here. It's terrible design. It's terrible. What it is a terrible design.
Okay, but like a building, whatever. This isn't even worth arguing about.
Today on the podcast, we debate roofs.
It's so terrible. It's so boring.
No, because
That's going to be my first tweet.
It's Canada, and people they're like flat roofs are basically shanty towns.
That's like the weirdest statement ever. Okay.
It's true.
Sure. Flat roofs. Down with flat roofs. The Roundtable does not support your flat roof.
Let's start a Facebook page. Down with the flat roof.
Peaked roofs.
And
That's what should
the EM
be in Canada.
dashes. Yeah.
They are more attractive, peaked roofs.
It's a no-brainer. And the snow slides off.
They have some.
The snow slides off. That's all. Like, doesn't sit there and build up.
And the water as well.
It depends how well insulated it is, as I found it.
Wow. Strong feelings at the table.
Okay.
About the peaked versus flat roof. We might have to continue this.
Let's not.
Let's see where the mayor candidates fall in on this.
I think it applies.